Namaste. I am Nagarathna Joshi, Harikirtana artist, Hubli, Karnataka. Today, I would like to narrate a Subhashita in front of you all. Daily, I am narrating a Subhashita in Kannada language, which is my mother tongue. Some of my friends told me, why don't you narrate it in English so that even people who don't understand Kannada will also enjoy the essence of these Subhashitas, which are very much meaningful and thought-provoking. So I am here today to narrate a Subhashita in front of you all. Before that, I would like to give a brief introduction of what Subhashitas really are. Subhashitas are the literary genre of Sanskrit epigrammatic poems, which can be called as shlokas or verses, which have been collected from literary masterpieces of Sanskrit literature, Sanskrit language. They give thoughtful messages to the society. The messages they give are maybe an advice, fact, lesson, truth, or riddle. Subhashitas can also be called as metaphysical poems, which have lots of figures of speeches such as simile, personification, metaphor, etc., and embedded in beautiful diction. These Subhashitas are formed in a mathematical way according to Ashtadasha, with proper meter and rhythm. Though they are full of diction, the diction never forces its ideas. Our ideas are never forced into diction. A balance of extraordinarily strong and mellifluous diction, paradoxical interpretation, and metaphysical liberty is excellent, which is in fact a sufficient food for literary critics. The literary critics have always enjoyed the essence of the Subhashitas and praised them. Many of them have written books on Subhashita also. So, what is the meaning of the word mere Subhashita? Let us know that. Su means good, Bhashita means spoken. Subhashita means spoken well about something which is really thoughtful and meaningful. They can also be called as aphorisms, maxims, adages, but the name Subhashita, Subhashita, stands upright, unequivocal, and unambiguous. They convey such messages to people which have the capacity to turn the minds of people. They will directly penetrate into the soul of the people and reform them. Author Ludwig Sternberg describes such wise form of Indian literature saying, in poetic form, not only contain beautiful thoughts, but also make expressions in cultivated language. The language in which the Subhashitas have been said are cultivated because according to Ashtadasha, the meter, rhythm used in Subhashita are mathematical. So definitely they produce lots of good vibrations which attract each and everybody in this world. So now I will recite today's Subhashita. First I recite it in original Sanskrit text and then try to narrate it. Kantam braha kapotika kulataya natantyya kalodhuna vyadho dodruta chapa sanyuta sharaka sheno paribramati ityevam magina sadashtai shuna grudhropitena gataka swastha sthishtata स्वस्थास्तिष्ठत दैवमेव हि परं वृद्धौ क्षये कारणम्. This is a beautiful Subhashita. I will narrate the meaning. There was a big banyan tree in a forest, and a pigeon couple was sitting on the branch of it. Suddenly, the female pigeon tells her partner, "Oh Kanta, oh my dear husband, we are going to be finished now. We are going to die now." The male pigeon might have been astonished why she has made such comment. But there is no scope for male pigeon to speak in this Subhashita, as the poet in his liberty speaks through the female pigeon. The female pigeon says, "Kanta, we are going to die now. My dear husband, we are going to die now." See, we can see a hunter standing beneath the banyan tree. His arrow is aimed directly towards us. So, we are going to die now. You may say we can fly and escape, but we cannot fly also. See, there is an eagle flying above us, which is ready to attack on us. Anytime, the eagle may attack on us. So, we have left with negative choice. So, we can't do anything now. Kanta, so let's close our eyes and pray God. But whatever the pigeon has thought, that was not going to happen. In this world, everything happens according to Lord Almighty's wish. He is omnipotent, omniscient, and omnipresent. So according to His wish, everything is going to happen. A snake appeared from somewhere in the forest, and then it did bite the hunter. Unable to bear the enormous pain or the agony, the hunter missed his aim and the eagle was shot dead. Instead of the pigeon couple, the eagle was shot dead, and then the hunter collapsed and died. So, few minutes back, the pigeon couple was thinking that they were going to die. But instead of that, their enemies were totally finished and dead. So, in this world, everything happens according to Lord Almighty's will. Vruddhau kshaye karanam. Either it may be prosperity or it might be destruction. Everything happens according to Lord's will. In Hindi, there is a doha which better explains these principles. जाको राखे साइया मार सके नहीं कोई बाल न बांका कर सके जो जग बैरी होए. If God wishes that this person must be alive, if His will is there, then nobody can kill him. Nobody can kill him, and even anybody cannot do a minute harm to that person also. So, everything is dependent on Lord's will. The Subhashita says, "Bal na banka kar sakai, jo jag bairi hove." Even the whole world is against him. Still, they can't even touch his hair also. So, I remember a story to prove this principle. In 1905, Kangra earthquake took place. And in that earthquake, massive earthquake, around 20,000 houses were destroyed. And nearly 2,000 people were killed. At that moment, the rescue team came over there and they were doing the excavation. Suddenly, they heard the sound of a rock. And suddenly, they heard another sound. "Save me, save me." They could fetch a man over there. So, all of them saved him, rescued him, and then after giving water to him and first aid and all, they asked him, "What happened? because everybody was almost astonished. How it has happened, it is a miracle. How they could find a man around 12 feet beneath the earth after excavation and after this massive earthquake which has crushed so many lives. So they asked him, how come you are alive? What happened? How you were saved? That person says, God is really great. I am a banana seller. I was actually selling bananas sitting on a rock. Actually, suddenly the earth shook, and due to the earthquake, the earth beneath me settled down and I was pulled along with it. I don't know how many feet deep. Suddenly, a rock came over and stood upon the rock on which I was sitting and provided me a shelter-like arrangement. 2 holes were made by God's grace, and from one hole I could get water, and from another hole I could breathe properly. I was eating the bananas which were left with me until now. I was alive. Yesterday, all my resources got exhausted, and I thought I am going to die now. But you people came and saved me. So, I am thankful to you all. But first of all, I am thankful to God. He has saved me. God is really great. See, in that massive earthquake where 2,000 people were killed, even among being the victim of that earthquake, that person was saved. That was because of God's will. With Him, everything is possible. That is the principle of today's Subhashita. So, let me read the Subhashita once again. Kantam praga kapotika kulataya natuntia kalodhuna vyado dordruta chapasayuta sharaga sheno paripramati ityevam magina sadashtaishuna grudropitena gataka swastasthithata daivameva giparam ruddha ukshaye karanam. So, that supernatural power, that Almighty, the destiny is responsible for everything. Actually, Emily Dickinson, a women poet of America, a famous women poet, says, God's unique capacity is too surprising to surprise. His capacity is too surprising. We can't comprehend His deeds, His will, His wishes. Shakespeare says, God shall be my hope, my stay, my guide, and lantern to my feet. And another saint says, now God be praised that to believing souls gives light in darkness, comfort in despair. Daivameva param manye. Another line of Subhashita says, so God is really great. With Him, everything is possible. With this, I am presenting today's Subhashita in front of you all. We'll meet you after 1 week with another Subhashita. Weekly I am going to recite. Till then, Namaste. I am Nagarathna Joshi, Harikirtan artist from Mumbai.